Once, in a small town tucked away in the foothills, lived a 24-year-old named Caleb. Caleb was a wreck. At an age when he should have been exploring the world, he was trapped inside his own head. His mind was a constant whirlwind of noise, replaying embarrassing moments from years ago and inventing catastrophes for next week. He was always tired, yet he could never truly rest. Desperate for a change, Caleb caught wind of a local legend. People spoke of an old man named Arthur who lived up on the ridge. Arthur had been a renowned psychologist in the big city for decades before trading his suit for flannel and moving to the quiet of the mountains. They said he knew the secret to silencing a chaotic mind. Driven by a glimmer of hope, Caleb hiked up the dusty trail to find him. When he arrived, he saw a small, weather-beaten cabin wrapped in ivy. Arthur was sitting on the front porch, eyes closed, looking as peaceful as the mountain itself. Caleb approached him tentatively. "Excuse me, sir. My mind. It never stops. I'm always anxious, always thinking. I heard you might know how to fix that. Can you help me find some peace?" Arthur opened his eyes and studied the young man for a moment. Then, a gentle smile crinkled the corners of his eyes. "You're looking for quiet?" Arthur asked. "I can show you the way. But first, I have a chore for you." Arthur stood up and grabbed a plain glass from the table. He filled it with water until it was bulging over the rim. 1 milliliter more, and it would overflow. He carefully placed it in Caleb's shaking hands. "I need you to walk down the driveway to the main road and back," Arthur said. "But there is one condition. You cannot spill a single drop. If you do, we start over." Caleb looked at the glass, then at the rocky, uneven driveway. It seemed impossible, but he nodded. He wanted the answer. He gripped the glass, locking his eyes onto the trembling surface of the water. He began to walk. It was a busy afternoon. A neighbor was mowing their lawn loudly next door. A delivery truck rumbled past, kicking up dust. 2 squirrels chased each other across his path, chattering loudly. Caleb didn't look up. He didn't look left or right. Every ounce of his attention was poured into that glass. He adjusted his footing, slowed his breathing, and moved with the precision of a surgeon. He reached the road, turned slowly, and made the long walk back. When he finally reached the porch, the glass was still full. Caleb set it down on the table and let out a long, relieved sigh. "I did it," Caleb said, wiping sweat from his forehead. "Didn't spill a thing." Arthur smiled. "Good work. Now, tell me, did you see the delivery truck drive by?" Caleb paused. "No. Did you hear the neighbor's lawnmower?" I didn't notice it," Caleb realized. "I was only thinking about the water." Arthur leaned back in his chair. "That, Caleb, is the lesson. For the last 15 minutes, you weren't regretting the past. You weren't terrified of the future. Your anxiety vanished. Why? Because you were entirely focused on the present moment. The glass forced you to be here right now." Arthur continued, his voice soft but firm. "Peace isn't something you find in a different place or a different time. It happens when you stop wandering through your thoughts and start living in the moment you're actually in. When you are fully present, there is no room for fear." Caleb stood there stunned. The noise in his head had been gone the whole time he was walking, and he hadn't even realized it until now. He thanked Arthur and began the hike back down the trail. The sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of purple and gold. For the first time in a long time, Caleb wasn't worrying about tomorrow. He was just walking one step at a time, finally understanding that peace was always just one moment away. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button and share it with a friend who might be overthinking things today. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories that help you navigate life. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself.